What is up, Colorado Adventure family? Today we are on the HOVSCO HovCart e-bike. That's a big old cargo e-bike right there that HOVSCO's put out. It's just a gorgeous looking bike. I got it in the orange and I'm just kind of partial to the orange. Go Vols. Speaking of orange, we're right outside of the super mega El Caso depot. I'm gonna get some supplies. I'm a handyman here in the valley between Vail Ski Resort and Beaver Creek Ski Resort. There's some multi-million-dollar homes, not just 2 and 3 million, it's 20 and 30 million dollar homes that I do a lot of handyman work on. And with this bike right here, the HOVSCO HovCart, I'm able to do a lot of cool things and save a lot of gas money and kind of get in between the parking of some of these bigger vehicles that are doing big time construction at these homes when they're doing remodels, getting ready for the spring, in between seasons. So while I'm working on these multi-million dollar homes, the cargo bike, the HOVSCO HovCart cargo bike, is going to be super clutch. So we're right outside of the super mega El Caso depot mart. We're going to get some supplies. We're going to load up the HOVSCO HovCart with some supplies, and then we're going to take a ride home. We're going to see if it could handle what I need for my handyman work. Let's go into super mega El Caso depot mart. As you can see here in the front here, my backpack, I got literally a couple quarts of stain, a bunch of good things, cola, spray paint, sandpaper, nuts and bolts, even a candy bar. Don't tell anybody. But anyway, got all the little tiny stuff. You could put that like in a, just a regular bag too, just like a grocery bag or whatever. But that gives you an idea of what we got right there. All right, there it is, boys and girls, loaded down, backpack full of stuff. Just keep the weight off the back, if you got a front rack, keep it off your back. Then come back here to the back rack. You can see we're fully loaded. We've got our heavy duty belt sander there, extension cord, and we got some super heavy metal rods here that I'm gonna bend into some flower basket hangers. And you can see I'm a handyman here in the valley. Work on some pretty big expensive homes, and this thing right here may be clutch. Let's find out, because we got a long ways to go. We got a couple miles to go till we get to Whiskey Hill. Then we gotta go up that thing. Let's go. All right, so here we go on the HOVSCO HovCart cargo e-bike with a full load here, and basically how it would be on a normal handyman type of day. Just going and getting supplies at the El Caso Mega Depot. So freaking funny. But yeah, I got the 360 camera on right now just to give you an idea of just the side view of what it looks like on the HOVSCO HovCart. It's a great e-bike. It's got a lot of torque, I'll tell you that. It's got a lot of power. But man, what's really crazy about this e-bike, it's a lot of fun to ride. Got a couple big bumps here. So when you're getting an e-bike, I think, there's two things you gotta look at. You gotta look at functionality, practicality, is it efficient? But another thing you gotta look at when you get past that part is the fun factor. Get something that's fun. Get something you're gonna enjoy riding. I think it's super duper important. When you get something, get the color you want. Things like that makes it kind of fun, in my opinion. I really think it does, actually. All right, pass this kind of left. I'll be on your left here, sir. All right, we'll cruise on up through here. Curious to see how it holds this load up Whiskey Hill. I actually took a huge load the other day. I wish I would have filmed it, but I was just so excited. I got a new paddle board and a bunch of new whitewater gear from Alpine Quest Sports here in Edwards. Local shop, alpinequestsports.com. I'll leave a link below to them. I used to work there. I used to teach paddle boarding and kayaking and the roll classes and things like that. And super cool to go see those guys again. All right, let's buzz through the neighborhood. Make sure everything's good. I'm glad I did. Make sure everything's good because I'm about to come out. Keep those things from rattling as much, hopefully. Just got my gloves back there so people could see the metal and keep it from rattling all crazy. But yeah, so a lot of the things that I do around here, I've done a lot of things. I've taught kayaking, I've taught paddleboarding. A lot of you know that I've taught snowboarding. I taught snowboarding at Vail for a decade, almost a decade, right at 9 years. So I've met a lot of people in this valley and meeting a lot of people in this valley doing those things, teaching their kids how to do things and stuff like that. You meet people, and I met somebody who was a property manager several years ago. Her name's Mary, and she's just absolutely phenomenal. And she does property management on $20, $30 million homes. I'm not joking. And I'm kind of her handyman on those things and managing those properties and helping her out as much as I can. Whether it's taking cars to the airport, to the Jet Center in Eagle for the homeowners, whether it's fixing things around the house, and even sometimes just changing light bulbs and batteries and remotes, for example. It's simple stuff a lot of times. Sometimes it's big jobs. Sometimes it's sheetrock replacement. Sometimes it's woodwork. Sometimes it's flower boxes, for example, I got a lot of materials for today. Sometimes it's deck repair that I got a lot of stuff for today. Like, for example, I'm sanding and restaining the deck where I live the next week or so, wrapping that up. And a lot of times I'm pressure washing, just doing a bunch of things, blowing leaves, patio furniture, lots of things. And with the HOVSCO HovCart, I want to be able to not only carry a lot of things, I'm gonna be able to carry the pressure washer in the back when I go on these jobs. I want to be able to just in general carry all the supplies I need for the day, and heavy loads too, and be able to take them several miles. I'm super excited about that. I've always wanted an e-cargo bike, you know, working on these homes and biking to them anyway, just as best as I could. But just to carry more things and just not have to worry, and not have to worry about if I'm got too much loaded on. I could carry more than what I need now, and just in case I need that certain tool, that sander, that drill, that driver, that hammer, that wrench, I've got the extra room on this vehicle here, this e-cargo bike, the HOVSCO HovCart, to carry everything I need and then more. Not just grocery shopping like we did on the last one. Not just carrying my SUP to the lake and back on beautiful, warm, sunny days like today, but to carry power tools and heavy big ones. It's super important. HOVSCO HovCart can carry the workload, not just the grocery load, not just the recreation load of the paddleboard yesterday. Can it carry the workload and some power tools? That's what I need to know today. Here we go up Whiskey Hill. We got a long ways to go up top there. My house is way up top. Let's see if the HOVSCO HovCart can carry the workload this time to the top of Whiskey Hill. Everybody out putting, driving. It's a beautiful day to be golfing, I'll tell you. I'm gonna have to entertain myself onto some golf clubs here soon. Let's go. A little bump there. All right. Here we go as we come around the bend. It's where the steepest part of this freaking hill is here, man. It gets super steep. I'm gonna help it out a little here. Make sure my glove don't pop out. I'm gonna help it out here a little bit. My ultra strong legs. That's a joke. All right, we're at a full stop here on Whiskey Hill, going up the steepest part. Let's go see what it does from a dead stop. Let's go. Oh yeah, man. Oh yeah. No trouble at all. That's awesome. How awesome is that? No trouble at all. We're actually gaining speed as we go up here. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. We see kids and we see passengers and people going to the grocery store and going to the beach and riding it in the sand. We just don't see it being used really as a handyman vehicle. Sometimes as a delivery vehicle, because honestly, let's face it, it's the ultimate delivery vehicle. That's for sure. All right, let's park this thing and wrap up our little chat here. But check that out. That's the HOVSCO HovCart. It's doing the handyman work. It's 1000 helmet. I'll leave a link to that below, as well as a link below to the HOVSCO HovCart e-cargo bike, which, man, I've wanted an e-cargo bike for years, literally years, just because of the handyman work I do. And it's just hard parking sometimes with these big old diesel trucks and dually trucks parked in the way that the contractors and everything doing their big bulky work, bulldozers, just things, man, things, and landscapers. There's just trucks always there. And having an e-bike and pulling up with a skill saw or a drill and a hammer and a tool bag is just really awesome, because I don't need a truck to carry my tools. I just need a bigger e-bike. This e-bike offers more than what I need. I'm super excited. It's just about time that somebody makes an e-cargo bike that has the torque, has the power, and honestly, just looks freaking good. It's the best looking e-cargo bike out there, and it's not even close. I mean, I'm not gonna mention any names, but there's a lot of cargo bikes out there, and I'm gonna be honest, they're just freaking ugly. And you look like a mom or dad on those cargo bikes. You were a grandpa or a grandma or whatever. But this one right here just fits the bill. I've got the cargo rack on it right now on the front and back. And it did come with like a seat in the back, came with a child carrier cage thing and some footrests and some guards to keep your toes and feet from getting in the wheel. It came with all those things too when I ordered it. That basket in the front, the basket on the back is the only thing that came separate. So it comes with the seat, comes with like the child carrier, comes with like the foot guards, it comes with a lot of things. It's a 750 watt motor, and it does well over 28 miles an hour. It's just freaking awesome. And it is geared low, so it does have more like torque and less mid-range. It's got more torque and just more power just to get off those starts, pull you up hills and do those things. So understand that. It still goes over 28 miles an hour. And with that torque sensor, you could really, the capabilities are limitless. You could really go a lot further, a lot faster, a lot further, and get some exercise while you're at it too. It's more efficient. It's the HOVSCO HovCart cargo bike. It's the best on the market right now. I really don't think there's any cargo bikes even close. You find some maybe that have more range and stuff, but how far are you really hauling big loads? Mile, 2 miles there, 3 miles back, whatever. It's unnecessary to have that extra weight and those extra batteries on these cargo bikes, in my opinion anyways. To our next adventure, hope you enjoyed this. If you did, give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe, leave a comment. I'll leave a link below to the HOVSCO HovCart right now at $14.99. It's on sale. Use my discount code Colorado and save even more. To our next adventure, this is Chris from Colorado Adventure Channel in beautiful sunny Colorado. I'm gonna go work on some deck work today. Have a good day, everybody. Peace.